welcome to our channel. This is My Girls and I. So today we'll be talking about relocation myth and culture shock. So the five of us are actually immigrants from Nigeria, and we find ourselves here in Canada. And a lot of things like we had in mind before we came to Canada. On getting here, reality hit us fast boost right left and center. Also, so many culture shock. So, but before we start, we need to introduce ourselves. This is our first episode of My Girls and I. All right, so we're gonna start from the light of the world.
The light of the generation. The light of our generation.
Okay.
Well, my name is Kelechi. Last name is Ojelabi. One interesting thing about me will be that when I'm angry, it doesn't look like I'm angry.
That's true.
True.
Yeah. So and then people are confused. Like, is that how she rants when she's angry? Because my voice volume goes low, and they are confused. Like, is this you getting angry? So yeah, that's one interesting thing about me. Yeah.
Yes. Over to you, baby.
Okay. I don't have any interesting thing.
What's your name?
That's interesting. Okay, everyone. My name is Temi, and Temi Tokwe, or you can call me Temi. Last name Akinshola, and fun thing or interesting thing about me, they say that when they explain a slang or something,
Can I jump in?
Yes.
When you,
What do you mean
tell
to-
a joke, you kind of have to explain
Explain
the
the
joke
joke.
before she gets it.
Let's just say
Anyways,
she's the
Because
serious one.
she's in the world but not of the world. That
Anyways,
is why. She sets her heart on the things above.
anyways, I don't like slang, for the record. Maybe you can take that as an interesting thing. I don't know. But, yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much, David. Do I need to read?
Yeah.
Okay,
So-
so I probably have the longest name, Mosimi Lulua. But for the purpose of ease, I'm Simi. Duru. Okay. Now I don't know what is interesting.
Wow.
You have
Wow.
several interesting things.
Oh, yeah, give me one.
She can overfeed you.
Well.
Simi knows how to pamper well.
Yes.
And she likes to be pampered as well.
Yeah.
Baby girl.
Baby girl life.
I'm Jesus's baby girl. And I could be the eye. Thank you.
Is that not self?
If you don't know, forget about it. Wow. You say you're canal.
Okay.
This is my thought.
Your
Hi
turn.
everyone, my name is Shade. Some people are thinking they have long name. Me self, my name is Afola Oluwa
Oh,
Shade.
shit.
I don't even know.
Artificial.
My official name is Shade anyway. Interesting thing about me, my go-to is usually that I am a big fan of bread and puff puff. It just, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's me.
Okay, and I am Rebecca Adara.
Becky for
You
sure.
don't
Becky for short. Yeah, call me Becky. Any interesting thing?
She can be smiling and crying, crying and crying.
Everything crying.
Sleeping and crying.
Laughing and crying.
That's why the video says we want to cry with you.
We'll cry with you.
It's not that she's actually crying, it's just that her eyes are very proactive. So she has proactive eyes is the thing.
Yeah.
Her tear ducts are big. That's what they call it.
Yeah.
Tear ducts are very proactive. Yeah. One interesting thing.
And I'm crying right now. Oh my god. Okay, so let's go to our topic for today. Relocation myth. What did you believe you were coming to see in Canada, and then what did you meet when you got here?
As per what we ordered versus
What
we
I
got.
got. Okay, so Tammy, you start.
Oh, interesting. I was thinking you were going to go to others first.
She started like this. I was thinking she was going to start like this.
Please, she has already called somebody. If we don't let stress me, just answer.
Go ahead.
Okay, I will go. So I was thinking that healthcare will be easily available. Healthcare services will be easily available. I had unlike in Nigeria where you have insurance and you just walk into wherever you need the service and you get it. You have coverage from your company.
You can tell that Timmy was an Ajabota in Nigeria. Go on, continue.
And so when we came to Canada and for any health services you have to wait. I had this incident when we just got to Canada maybe 3 months or 4 months after, and then I had toothache. Oh God. I had toothache and I had to go to the dentist. I called, I booked, I went to the dentist and they saw it. They said, oh, you need a surgeon. Okay. And so they said, oh, okay, they'll put me on the wait list. So they got back to me that was August, that the surgeon was going to see me February the next year. February the next year, I was like, okay, so what should I use for this pain? I said, you can use Tylenol and Advil, yeah. So I said, okay. So I got home, I used Tylenol, Advil, it worked for a few days, maybe 1 or 2 days, and then the pain was severe. Oh God. There was this day I could not sleep. It looks as if I was having labor pain. Wow. I wanted to die. I've been using, I just called them one day that I want to die. I can't do anything. I can't think about anything. They said, you can come to the office, we'll look at it. And when I got there, they looked at, oh, this is something we can try and remove it. Can you imagine? And I've been in pain. I didn't have to wait till February the next year. So it's just how it has been. You have to wait. I know a lot of friends complaining about how they have to wait for services.
Yeah.
Is something else.
Yeah.
That's my.
I think technically they treat emergencies as emergencies, but if they decide it is not an emergency,
Yeah, you wait.
then you wait.
I think so.
The other side of healthcare, just to pitch on what you said, is childbirth and the experience. And like I said, I didn't give birth in Nigeria anyway, but the stories we heard about Nigeria is that they will say
back through whatever.
through,
I have all the experience.
Yeah, you have experience. So that they will the nurses can be disrespectful, especially when you're in that labor period, that they will just keep you like as if they don't validate your experience. Is the simple way to put it. So when you were doing it, nobody was there with you, blah blah blah, blah. And then when I was going to have my first, I was like, how are you doing? I'm just going to check you now.
They'll leave first class treatment.
First class, they'll tell you what they're about to do. They'll check in on you. They'll accommodate your excesses. Me, I was like, can I please have freeze pop? And they brought it for me, and they were very, very patient. So it became to the point where I was like, these people are pretending. So you're pushing, maybe has not come, and then they're not like, you are doing good, mama. I said, what do you mean I'm doing good? Maybe did not come. I tell you now, I'm doing good. So I actually burst my eye, a vessel, a vein or whatever in my eye, because while I was pushing and straining, I think I should have been closing my eyes, but because I was trying to watch their eyes and like get a sense of what was going on, so I was trying to multitask, and then I popped this thing. So because I was trying to give birth, but I was also trying to do baby. Like, what is going on? You are not telling me the truth. So I think that's another side of the healthcare.
I can add to that from experience. I had my first child in Nigeria, and it wasn't a pleasant experience. Nobody told me what to do or how to push. Whereas in this place for my second child, the doctor actually told me how and when to push the whole process. So it was really
night and day. Extreme.
Yeah, it was in Nigeria. I was shouting like Agbiru. Sorry.
And speaking about services, what do you say also about like normal customer service that we experience here too? The difference in Nigeria customer service and here. Like when you call banks in Nigeria, there is this tone that they give you, and then right here it's that level of respect that courtesy they give to people. That's one thing that we do not experience in Nigeria. Sometimes it's looking like we are begging them to actually give us that service
that we deserve, that we're entitled to.
Exactly. And meanwhile, it's a total ball game. So that's also
even when it's public service, so like, because in Nigeria the only time you get a little of respect is when it's like you are paying a lot for that service, so they've trained them that these are high paying customers. But if it's public service, maybe you're going to a government, hello, what can I do for you? But even with public service, like and a service that you're not paying personally, like you just maybe you're paying tax, or even if you came yesterday from Nigeria, you go to maybe like Service Canada or something, they'll still afford you a level of respect that you probably would not have. That would be a shock, like you people are nice, so
I remember when I just came and I was telling my friend that these people are nice. They are very nice. She said, they are very nice, but I don't understand when people are saying things like racism. I'm like, these people are nice, so it was just an interesting thing to see.
They treat everyone with respect, regardless of your status in the society.
Well, one thing I can say in that regard is, while treating you with respect, they can also be firm with you. So it's not like they're kissing your, in Nigeria when people want to warm up to you just because they know that you tip, just because they want you to tip or something. Here is, it's borderline customer service, but respect is like kind of reciprocal. So the way you can't just go into and shout and be disrespectful, they can deny you service. That one.
And in a very kind way.
In a very kind and polite way, kind of just telling you to go to wherever you're looking forward to it. But in Nigeria, because the thing is, in fact, part of the culture shock is in Nigeria, you kind of like have to apologize ahead. You want to ask a question. Sorry, sorry, please, can I? It took a long time for me to drop the sorry part and just confidently know that okay, I deserve this. This is what they're gonna give me. So I'm just.
And Canada has their own version of sorry, right? Like they will do sorry as well, but it's not the I'm entitled to this, but can I please have what I want? They'll just do the sorry. It's like part of being cautious, like, oh, we're about to hit each other. I know, I suspect it's probably a fault. Oh, sorry.
Something in terms of like customer service. Like,
yes.
Like even meeting people on the road, like
if you want to ask a question.
Before
sorry,
sorry, please can I?
Please,
sorry, please can I? But here
What are you sorry for?
Here you have to have done something wrong to apologize. That's when you say the sorry.
You don't have to say sorry, and it's kind of embarrassing. Like, you don't have to say sorry. It's okay.
Like in Nigeria, if somebody shares a bad experience with you that they went through, you say like, oh, sorry, you experienced. No, it's not your fault.
Exactly.
You don't apologize for that.
Like you're trying to empathize with the person, but because
don't
you're saying
sorry.
Why are you apologizing for what you didn't do? You didn't cuss.
Which brings us to like the lingua franca. Like the lingua, like I also found it like very interesting. Like for example, when you're trying to agree with someone, like maybe you called for like a service, and at the end, like you're agreeing that okay, this is the date you're going to be receiving the service, and they're like, okay, sounds good, sounds good, or oh, good for you.
Is that
Like,
yes?
good for you? In Nigeria, good for you is good for you.
Gotta catch.
So yeah, liberty was another thing.
So, you know how you think that, okay, Nigeria is Nigeria, I'm traveling out, I have a good job, I'm kind of like a baby girl. You know, the version of the small girl, big god in Nigeria, not the ones that do roles, but you're okay, you're comfortable, your ride is cool, you have like everything. And then you're like a manager in a multinational, like one of the, you can't count 10 multinationals in Nigeria without my company being like one of top 3 or top 4. So in my head, I'm like, I'm coming, there's a lot of jobs, you know, they're just going to be like, oh yeah, offer letter here, offer letter, and I'm going to oh my goodness, my sisters, I wasn't prepared, because the shock is, so you know, you go to interviews and everything, and you're like, so in my company, XYZ, and they're like, lost, like, what is XYZ? And you kind of like, I have to kind of go into, because it's a CPG, like we call it consumer packaged goods here in Nigeria, is FMCG, fast moving consumer goods. So you're like, so you know, this product, this ice cream, we make this ice cream. So like, oh yeah, okay, you know, from there, it just busts your morale. Okay, maybe I should be because this shoulder part that is there, it can't work. So that's one thing I found, like, because in your head you think that because the company is like has their bases abroad, you get,
you must have heard about it. You must have heard about it.
My dear, nobody knows you. No, not kidding. No, the thing is, it's not that they don't know the companies; they know the products, but they are not carrying company on their head.
Yeah.
Then is that you think that because you are wildly traveled in Nigeria, you know how you go for vacations, you can go to Ghana, you can go to Kenya, US, and everything. You come here, my dear. They are locals. They've not gone anywhere. You ask somebody like, oh, so where have you gone to? They're like, I've not left Canada. I'm like, oh, really? That was like, I mean, you back in Nigeria growing up, you think that everybody here is exposed. They've gone everywhere. My dear, they've not traveled outside their house.
Those that travel, like those that make a point to vacation, whether they can afford it or not, they go, you know, those that have that as part of their lifestyle. But then there's also the group of people who they probably even haven't been outside their province, and they've lived a comfortable life in their space.
I feel
for
like
that
the
period.
for me is the percentage. You feel like the
All of
percentage of all should be on the side of mostly travel, but I find out I've not done the statistics, but the little I've done in my space, even like I said, we don't travel past them.
No, but they try. They go to the lakes.
And
cabins.
they
They go
fishing,
hiking.
camping.
Yeah.
You are going to.
And that's something we Nigeria have not yet fully, Nigerians have not yet.
But
I think that when we want to go on vacation, actually, we have to travel from one border to the other.
But you have to understand that this camp thing, for example, it's an irony. Like when you say you are hiking, when like people will say, "Oh, you went hiking," right? What does hiking mean?
You know, but
You were walking. We did it in secondary school. we don't hike. You're camping. You sit down outside without electricity. Mosquito is biting. That was our name. We grew up camping.
please, why is not freaking us?
Our life experience.
why should I go back into the village?
Why? When before we sleep outside, when the heat was hot, we needed to sleep outside.
Yeah, that's right.
So I forgive us for not. I think the only reason we probably would want to incorporate it is because of maybe our kids who don't have the history background that we had. That okay, so then now let them get that and to build that resilience. But they gave birth to us with resilience. So that's why I think that's part of why we're not very, very keen on that aspect. That's why we want to go and have like fresh experiences, pampering experiences, as opposed to we want to be rugged. Yes, we been there, done that, please.
Let's do the 5-star.
Let's do the 5-star. I think that's part of why.
You were going to say something about cars.
So in Nigeria, you have to have status to ride some kind of cars, the latest cars. Like, you don't just find it. You find it on the street, but it's just for a certain category of people. But here, everybody's riding everything. Even the person working minimum wage is riding the latest.
As long as let's break that down. Let's break that down. In Nigeria, you're buying everything. You're buying cash down. Most of the time, you're buying cash down. So if you do not have the money, you pay something. But here, you can tell them that don't worry, I'll be paying $100 per month for
the next 10 years,
for the next 20 years, and they'll give you, so that you usually cannot base someone's earning or income on the car they have, because technically it can be leased, it can be financed, then it may have been bought outright, but that there's so many options that it's no more a big deal what the person is driving at all.
There's this thing I thought you were going to talk about, the rent.
Oh yes. So before I came to Canada, my dear friend Simi was here the year before me. And then we were talking on the phone. She was like, yeah, we got a nice apartment. It's $1,300. And I'm still in Nigeria. I will do the conversion. Wow. Oh, for a whole year. That was what I had in my mind. She didn't say a year, Was when I got here, I saw that 1, 3, 4 a month. I was shocked.
Greatly shocked.
Your shock was shocked.
I was shocked too.
You mean that after 30 days I should pay another one? You was collecting another money from me. That was a lot of money.
Yeah.
And that's it with a lot of bills. Is there any bill
Yeah,
that you do once a
bills,
year?
yeah.
Even the ones you can do once a year, you tend to prorate them, like your property tax and the rest. I think we tend to prorate them. So that's
Yeah, I think I want to ask, when did you guys stop converting to Naira?
Somebody asked me not to. Somebody told me that it was not wise. So that was how I
was the first
Immediately I
week
came.
because
I stopped.
you just give yourself
get into the
habit.
Because if you keep doing that, your mental
so I think for me, it also helped converting what you're getting to Naira. Do you get? Like in terms of wages. Because we tend to forget that they pay us in the same currency that we are spending. So I'm like, although it still affects me to the deal, because there's something like seasoning cube. Hey, I can't buy because when you go to African store, hey Jesus, 1 pouch, when I convert it now, is what I used to buy 1 box, 1 carton. So till today, I still can't go.
But you're not any Naira anymore.
No, that's one thing I can't.
You can't.
I can't.
Maybe,
So
it's not a culture shock, but that's usually the wake-up call that we need to be able to be comfortable with using what is available. It's not as if there's no seasoning cube in superstore,
right?
but we're like, want you to have that Nigerian flavor. You will pay for Nigerian flavor. You will pay.
It's quite expensive. Or maybe another thing is, how have we talked about how when in Nigeria you're always traveling to shop for clothes, you are eating Kellogg's, you think it's a thing. And now we are here.
We're going to Nigeria.
I can't play around it. You're not bringing food. If you know how much you spend on sick, I go to bring food from Nigeria. It's crazy because
even clothes, like
even clothes.
you
Now
ship
you
clothes
come
from
back to
Nigeria. The
Nigeria
Nigeria you used to live to buy
That's true. I think another, I think it was more a culture shock than expectation, was pedestrian privilege.
I was gonna say that.
Yeah, pedestrian privilege. And it makes sense, now that I've been here as long as I have been. We're going to say how long we've been, just as a background to this.
Okay, we can still say.
Yeah, okay, yes. So 9 years, a few days ago I was 9 years in Canada.
6 years.
3 years old.
6 years. Almost 7.
Okay, one fun thing about me, I can't do maths to save my life. 7
7 years.
I'm people's mentor in this matter.
Yeah.
You're welcome. So before I came now, driving in Lagos specifically, you know how like everybody that's bossy. You get home, you're like, oh, thank God I made it. Like, thank God I did not bash somebody. Nobody bashed me. And then as a pedestrian, you are the one who has to be on top of the game.
Yeah.
Like, you're crossing anywhere, you have to be looking. Like, you will check to see if there's any car coming. Then you now check to see if any car will appear from nowhere. Like, that's how careful you have to be as a pedestrian. Then you now come here. Like the first, maybe I came, I don't know, maybe on Friday or something. My first one, they were driving to church, and then the pedestrian is still there, pressing phone, and we were stopping. I'm like, bro,
and watching Manchester.
Why are you watching?
Yeah.
They won't even look up.
They won't look up.
Hey!
As long as it's
I was so insulted. I was insulted. I'm like, is anyone not aware that we are the ones driving and the one walking? Like, what do you mean you cannot be?
They so much know their rights.
yeah.
Like, it was very. It took me a while.
Respectful.
So for a while, every time we had to stop in, I would hiss because so that the idea that pedestrians have a
The right of way.
yes right of way, and that I was saying that I think it makes sense because the driver is the one handling the machinery. You shouldn't be expecting the pedestrian to be more cautious than you that you're handling, that kind of that's serious a machine to be cautious. So I think I understand it to a certain extent, and but it took me a while to adjust to it. It definitely took me a while.
For
Just-
me, sorry to cut you.
Okay.
For me, it's when I'm the pedestrian and I'm like wondering why they're so patient with me. Nobody's trying to run me over. So I'm kind of like, oh, thank you.
Okay, so you didn't drive immediately, Abby?
No, I didn't drive it.
Yeah, that was the thing. I realized because I didn't drive immediately. We got a car. Someone gifted us with a car maybe like a day or two before I came. So I started as a vehicle owner. So I didn't understand I think that's sort of why I struggled because I now look back to think if I'm the one walking, especially in winter, I would definitely have appreciated it.
So for me now, when I don't know if any of you have had that, because when we first came, I took a lot of bus rides for appointments and all of that, and I'm the pedestrian and I'm running fast running to cross the road, or I'm looking where don't hit me.
You can imagine how they will just be looking at what is this?
And you're usually not trapped. You're not usually by yourself, right?
Yes, I'm with the kids.
How many in
3 of them now.
So you're with 3 kids, maybe you're stroller and all that, and then you're not running across the road. Imagine.
And I was also going to say that same experience too. And I was on video call with Yumi that
I'm like, go.
The funny thing is we didn't even know where to even cross. Whether it's at the, it's usually at the traffic lights.
Right.
That's where you cross.
You cross the middle of the road.
And it was the traffic light was red, so all cars were stopped, and I and my husband, we could see where we wanted to go, like it was across the road. And I said let's cross. Oh, it's about to turn green. Let's run. And my husband were running. Sydney was like, don't run.
Oh my God. It was so funny. Run. Calm down. Walk. You know, was like, I shouldn't let you.
Oh my.
I think I don't know how much time we have, but this is not a personal, but just something we've heard over and over is how like people expect that their family setup, or shall I say family rules and inputs should remain the same.
Way.
Yes, should remain the same as in Nigeria. Meanwhile, they don't have the kind of resources they have in Nigeria. So in Nigeria, you can have a driver, have someone washing your car.
Yeah.
You can outsource a lot of services.
Nanny,
Yes, nanny, cook.
cleaner.
Before you go deeper, I think we can have this discussion in our next episode. So we're going to talk about the family dynamics,
Okay.
transitioning from your home country back to Canada.
See why you should watch next episode.
Yeah.
Yes. So I hope you enjoyed our conversation today. And if you have your experiences, please put in the comment section. Let us know what your experiences were, your expectations, other versus what I got,
Yeah.
and then
If
the
you do have
culture
questions,
shock.
though,
Yes. If you have
we'll be
questions.
happy to
And don't forget to share,
like, share, and comment.
Yes.
And see you in the next episode. Bye.
Thank you.
I know I'm supposed to say to you. You should not do what I'm supposed to say to you.
All
Yeah,
right.
you say so you can cut.
So don't forget to like, share, and comment.
Is it comment or subscribe?
Okay, let's start again.
All this thing is entering the video, just so you.
So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our
And
channel.
also comment.
Oh my goodness! So bye everybody.